Hi everyone, today we're going to be unboxing a couple of really exciting new lenses from Sigma. And the first is in their Art lens series. And this is the very unusual 15mm f1.4 DG DN diagonal fisheye lens. And this is a really unusual piece of glass. And let's get out of the box. And we'll get the lens out. And there it is. That is a monster of a lens. That is really impressive. Take the lens cap off. Have a look at that enormous front element right there. That's very, very cool. As you can see, the tripod collar has a built-in Arca-Swiss plate, which I've seen on a lot of Sigma lenses recently, and that's absolutely wonderful. I love to see an integrated Arca-Swiss plate. All lenses with tripod collars should have an integrated Arca-Swiss plate. Just the way they all should be. And have a lot of controls here on the lens. Take a look at the rear element really quick. And yes, that does have a gel filter holder there. Oh, so this must be a thing so you can cut, this is a pattern so you can cut gel filters out of the gel to the right shape for the rear filter holder. So that's really nice to have included with this, actually. Oh, and in the back of this lens cap here, you have actual holders for gel filters. I believe that's what these are for. And now we're moving on to a lens from Sigma's Sport series. And this is the 500mm f5.6 DG DN OS. And this is quite an exciting lens because it is going to be very small and lightweight and also very reasonably priced for being such a long lens. 500mm at 5.6, that's a pretty wide aperture for that kind of focal length. And here we are. It only takes up part of the box, which is, I mean, for such a long lens, that's quite impressive. Right there. Very lightweight, even in this nice protective case, which again, I love that Sigma includes these with their lenses. I'm gonna take a look at the lens first this time because that's the exciting bit. Holy moly! Look at that. That's a 500mm lens. Weighs so little compared to what I would expect a lens of this focal length and aperture to weigh. And just the size of it, this is incredibly compact. Wow. Interesting how it flares at the end out there. That's really cool. You can take that off and take a look at the lens element. You can see right there. And again, Arca-Swiss plate built into the tripod collar. Big set of controls right here. You've got optical stabilization controls, just a whole limiter, everything you'd want on there, honestly. Programmable buttons, and even a manual aperture dial right there. The 15mm also has a manual aperture dial. I like to see that on lenses. I like to see a dedicated physical aperture control. That's fun. And just really quick, take a look at the rear element right there. And honestly, you know what? The 15mm is quite a lot heavier than the 500mm. That's quite something. This thing is absolutely packed with glass. To achieve a f1.4 at 15mm is really impressive. I actually love Sigma's 14mm f1.4 lens. That thing is amazing. I reviewed that last year for Slash Gear, and having a very bright aperture on a super wide angle lens, I really like having that. And so I'm really excited to see how this one performs. Fisheye is a very much a more specialized lens than a rectilinear 14mm, but this one, very unusual, will definitely appeal to it's people who are interested in a lens in this niche. There's really nothing like it. And there's very few lenses like the 500mm either, because this is such a lightweight and inexpensive 500mm f5.6 lens. I think it retails for only $2,700, which for a lens like this is incredibly cheap. I mean, it's a lot of money still, but for a 500mm f5.6 that's this small and light, if this thing delivers really good performance, this is the bargain of the century. If you've got a camera that's compatible with it, these are both available for L and E mount cameras. So if you have a camera with an L or an E mount, the 500mm is definitely one you should consider. And this is an interesting one, more of a niche product, but definitely shows how versatile Sigma's lens lineup has become. They have some really unusual stuff, some really high quality stuff. I guess we haven't actually finished unboxing the 500mm f5.6 because we still have some accessories in here to take a look at. And first of all, we have the lens hood. Definitely something you want to take a look at, because this has Sigma's excellent screw-mount lens hood system, which I actually much prefer to like Nikon and Canon's systems, because this you just put it on there, it screws on into place into that groove on the end of the lens there, and it's much more secure and it's much easier to attach and detach in my experience, and it's much more durable. It doesn't leave marks, or at least not so much, around the barrel of the lens, so it keeps your lens in better condition and the lens hood in better condition. I wish all camera lenses had this lens hood mount system and the built-in Arca Swiss tripod plate, if they have a tripod collar. Those are two things that I love about Sigma lenses in particular. Just got to reiterate that because I do. And this does come with a strap. And I think that's it. Oh, there's some instructions in there, but other than that, that pretty much wraps up this video. The camera I'll use to be testing these lenses with is the Sigma FPL. I've actually shot quite a bit with that in 2023. It's a really great camera, produces really nice looking photos, and I'm really excited to take it and these lenses out into the field and see what they're capable of. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Keep an eye out, there'll be a lot more videos with these lenses and a full review on slashgear.com. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all again next time. Bye!